In this video, I will talk about counting method commonly known as factorial rule. Number of ways of arranging n distinct items in a row is factorial rule. So let's look at this example. Here we need to find out how many ways we can arrange the letters in the word F-O-R-D-S, fords. So here we are given the word fords. We can rearrange them in many different ways. So one can be ORFDS, other can be DSORF. So there can be a bunch of them. Question is, how many such arrangements are there? So that is given by the factorial rule. It is n factorial. N in this case is 5 because we are arranging 5 letters, so it is 5 factorial. So the 5 factorial comes out to be 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times 5. 5 factorial means product of numbers from 1 to 5. So this is equal to 120. So let me show you how to get the factorial in calculator. So here we need to find 5 factorial. So first punch in 5, then go to math, then you have to highlight probability. So in order to get there, you need to use this arrow key to get there. So now then use this arrow key to go to number 4, then hit enter, then hit enter. So that gives us 120. 5 factorial is 120. So let me show you how to get the 5 factorial in Excel. First type equals, then type FACT, then put parentheses. Since we are trying to find 5 factorial, type 5 in there, then close your parentheses, then hit tab. So this gives us 5 factorial. Therefore, the total number of arrangements are 120. So let's look at another example here. So there are 9 teams in a football tournament. Assuming no ties, how many possible results are there? So n in this case is 9. Therefore, the 9 factorial comes out to be 9 factorial comes out to be 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times 9 equal to 3, 6, 2, 8, 8, 0. Let me show you how to get this in calculator. Here we have to find out 9 factorial. So first type 9, then go to math, then highlight probability. So use this arrow key to highlight probability. Then use this arrow key to go down to number 4, then hit enter. So that gives you 9 factorial. Okay, so let me show you how to get it in an Excel. Type in equals, then type FACT, then put parentheses. Since here we are trying to find 9 factorial, so type in 9, then close your parentheses, then hit tab or enter. So that will give us 9 factorial. The possible results in this case is this one. So let's look at another example. So here we have to find out how many ways can 6 people sit in a row of 6 chairs. So it is like arranging a people in a line. So in this case, our n is 6. 6 factorials comes out to be 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times 6, which is equal to 720. So let me show you how to do 6 factorial in a calculator. So first type 6, then punch in math, then highlight or select probability, then use this arrow key to go down to number 4, then hit enter. Okay, so that gives us 6 factorial. So now let me show you how to get it in Excel. So type in equals, then type FACT, then put your parentheses. Since here we are trying to find 6 factorial, so type 6, then close your parentheses, then hit enter. Okay, so the 6 factorial. So 6 people can sit in a row of 6 chairs in 720 ways. Now let's look at another example. There are 12 questions in a survey. How many different ways can these 12 questions be arranged? So here, n in this case is 12. So the 12 factorial comes out to be 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8 times 9 times 10 times 11 times 12. So basically 12 factorial is product of numbers from 1 to 12. So this is equal to, it's a really huge number, so it is 4, 7, 9, 0, 0, 1, 6, 0, 0. So let me show you how to do this in a calculator. Here, since we are trying to find 12 factorial, first punch in 12, then hit math, then make sure, then highlight probability. Okay. So now go down to number 4, use this arrow key to go to number 4, then hit enter, then hit enter. Okay. So this is what we got using formula too. So let me show you how to do this in Excel also. So type in equals, then type in FACT, then put parentheses. Since we are trying to find 12 factorial, type in 12, then close parentheses, then hit enter. Okay. So this is the 12 factorial. So these 12 questions can be arranged in this many ways. So let's look at more about factorial rule. Number of ways of arranging n distinct items in a circle is n minus 1 factorial. So let's look at this example here. So here we need to find out how many ways can 6 people sit in 6 chairs around a table. So here n is 6. Substituting 6 in this formula, we get 6 minus 1 factorial. So 6 minus 1 factorial is equal to 5 factorial. And 5 factorial means product of numbers from 1 to 5. So which comes out to be 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 equals to 120. Now let me show how to get 5 factorial in a calculator. So type 5, then go to math, then use this arrow key to go to probability, then use this arrow key to go to number 4, then hit enter. So this gives us 5 factorial, which is 120. So let me show you how to get 5 factorial in an Excel. So for that, type equals, then type FACT, then put your parentheses. Since here we are trying to find 5 factorial, type 5, then close your parentheses, then hit enter. So that gives us 5 factorial, which is 120. Therefore, people can sit in 6 chairs around table in 120 ways. So let's look at another example. Here we need to find out how many ways can 6 people sit in 6 chairs around a table if 2 people want to sit next to each other. So in this case, we can consider those 2 people as one person. So therefore, our n is 5. Now we plug in number in formula, we get 5 minus 1 factorial. And since these 2 people who want to sit next to each other can switch between themselves, we multiply this by 2. So this will be 2 times 4 factorial. We know 4 factorial is 24. So now we need to find 24 times 2, so that is 48. In this case, 6 people can sit in 6 chairs around a table in 48 ways if 2 people want to sit next to each other. Thank you for watching. We hope this video was helpful. Please like and subscribe our channel. We will be bringing more and more videos on variety of topics.